So yeah, this is a 1 hour time frame. Yeah, HBAR's chart remains under pressure at the moment. I mean, there's really nothing clearly bullish on this chart at the moment. Yeah, as I said, pressure is downward. Yeah, I mean, overall, you could say there is a 1-2 setup I'm tracking, and there's still a lot of room. But yeah, it has a lot of room, which means the risk is still quite high. I mean, this can still technically go down quite a bit. We have labeled this as a WXY structure here, and then the Y wave is an ABC. And I think, like on the Bitcoin chart, there is still room for some further downside, absolutely. So it could easily grind down a little bit lower, yeah. If we get a bounce in wave 4, then we could still get a move down in wave 5 afterwards. We can add to the chart. I mean, whenever we have a chart like that, it can, it can make sense to use the distance of this internal third wave to the downside and basically add resistance to the chart for an internal fourth wave bounce, for example. That's quite important. We should do that. So let's measure the distance of the internal third wave down, and then we can add resistance. Now, I'm usually going, if it's an impulse, yeah, then I'm going to choose for any fourth wave resistance the area between 15.4 cents in this case and 16.3 cents. So that's basically that's basically here the area between the 23.6 retracement and the 50% retracement, and just a very standard, you could say very standard resistance area for any for any bounce in a wave 4. Yeah. So pressure remains downward. We haven't even started that wave 4 bounce as far as I can see. So we might see a little bit more downside in the very short term. And the targets to the downside, and they are measured based on the A wave compared to the C wave. Those targets, they are defined in the region between 11.7 and 14.3 cents. And the 100% extension remains a very, very important target to the downside. So that is, you could say, an ideal, that's an ideal downside target, right? The area between the 100% extension and the 161.8 extension. Very, very common downside target area. Usually around the 100% extension, we see a reaction, but it doesn't look complete yet. So we might really need that 4-5 pattern. But whenever we enter a zone like that, I'm going to watch for reactions. And so this is something to watch for over the coming sessions. For now, I remain focused on the downside, but honestly, this wave 4 bounce could start now at any point.